how do you know Rich Lux?
Um, so I can't remember how long ago. It was a few months ago. I did a mukbang or mukbang, however you say it, and I was just talking about like YouTube drama, and I had just found Rich Lux videos. I think they were about Sanders, actually. I can't remember who they were about, but I had found them the night before, and then when I filmed my video, I just kind of talked about him a little bit. Well, then the very next night, he DM'd me on Twitter and was like, hey, I shouted you out in my video, and he had used part of my mukbang where I was talking about certain, I don't remember what the YouTube drama was at the time, but he had used part of the clips in it and shouted me out, and we kind of just went on from there. Like, we talked all the
time. Okay, wow. So basically you had a friendship from there and you spoke all the time. Would you say, did you speak on the phone or was it like message?
We spoke through messages and then on the phone. Dustin had been a longtime subscriber of mine, but I didn't actually realize that he did videos until around the same time. Like during that whole period, I found out Dustin did videos. I just thought he was someone commenting on my videos. And then I found out that him and Dustin were friends, so we would three-way at night. Yeah.
Wow. Aww.
Not like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We would talk almost every single night.
Okay, awesome. So there was a real good friendship there. Okay, so what happened? Like, are you still friends with Rich or?
No.
So how did it end?
My friendship ended with him because, well, I'm trying to think back. So your channel got taken down, and then I could tell that Rich was kind of separating himself from us just by, little signs, little things. And then when your channel got taken down, all that drama happened. And I reached out to him and was like, what's going on? Like, and he said Dustin had betrayed him and all this stuff. And I was like, Dustin has never said one bad thing about you. Like, never spoke negatively of you. He knows what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You and Dustin had beef and you managed to work it out, you know what I mean? And he knew it was wrong, like trying to take your channel down. That was bullshit. So I didn't really talk to him again after that, and we just like basically ghosted each other, I guess. We just didn't speak. And then do you remember what day that your channel got taken down or around the time frame?
I think it was the 18th of January.
Okay. I thought so because, during that couple weeks, we didn't speak. Well, then I got a postcard in the mail because I know for a fact we hadn't spoken in about a week or two. And then I got that Valentine's Day card in the mail. And it was postmarked February 21st from the post office. And I was like, we haven't spoken. And then it said what it said on there about not showing it online. And I was like, really? I didn't tell anybody about it. Like, I only told Dustin about it. I told Peter about it, but I didn't tell anybody else about it. And I specifically asked them, like, does your card say that on it? Like, why does my card say that? And it kind of hurt my feelings. So I just kind of stewed about it, and it just pissed me off. That was really it. And I did reach out to him.
You did reach out to him?
Yeah, I reached out to him because what set me over the edge was Dustin had finally told me something that he had kind of kept from me. And supposedly he had said that Here for the Tea told Rich that she was not going to be my friend, even though we really weren't friends. We talked through DMs twice and tweeted a handful of times because she thought that I was social climbing. So that was from Rich to Dustin. And I was like, how am I social climbing? Like, Rich befriended me. I've talked to this chick twice. And so, like, that just set me off. So I DM'd him and was like, did you say this? Did she say this? And what the fuck is up with that Valentine's Day card? Like, why did you send it? Or were you trying to hurt my feelings? Like, and that was right after his, like, fake friends video came out. And I told him in the DM, I was like, you're absolutely right. Because in the video, he says he's selfish and this and that. I was like, you're right. You're selfish. So, I'm an honest person. I'm not on YouTube to play the game, as people say. I'm me, and I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, basically, because I'm honest.
Yeah, yeah, honesty is the best policy. There's like a lot of YouTubers kissing other YouTubers' ass, the social climb shit. It's so fucking dumb. What did Rich say when you reached out to him?
He did not, he never mentioned the card in the DMs, which I still have all those. He never mentioned the card. He just said that he's not going to speak on what I asked him as far as tea goes, because he doesn't, things get taken out of, I can't remember exactly his exact words, but basically he wasn't going to talk about it because people twist things. And so he didn't deny it, but he didn't admit to it either. But like what I was talking about in my car blog the other day was, part of me wonders if she actually said it, because I know that Dustin spoke with her the other night when she was looking for Christine.
Yeah, so he ignored the question about the card.
Yeah, and part of me, that's what I was saying. Part of me wonders, like, if she actually said that. You know what I mean? Like, me and her did kind of have words in our last message, because I reached out to her over you, actually, because and this is no offense to you, but I just felt like people were attacking her for like the same things that people attack you for, John for, and it was a very hypocritical situation. Does that make sense? Like, you can't like one drama channel and then bash another one when they're doing the same thing. I've always said that. I thought that people that, I think it's hypocritical of everybody. And she basically point blank told me in our messages, like, I don't remember how she said it, but you talk to people that have been catty towards me, and I have to watch my back or something. And I was like, all right, well, I ain't gonna reach out to you again. I was just trying to be nice. Like, all right, I can't help that people like me and don't like you. And I think what set that off was, you did your videos on Dustin, and then you did a couple videos, and you saw me comment on them. Like, that's how I found your channel, and I was like, oh, these are really good videos. And then you did your video on her, and I liked her at the time, but I just left it alone. That's your channel, and I try my best, and don't get me wrong, I can be hypocritical too, but I try my best to say, or to not be hypocritical. So I just left it alone. Well, then you did another video, and I commented again. I really think that it had to do with the fact that I liked your channel. Simple as that. I don't care.
Yeah, they're really into that whole high school thing. Like, if you're talking to me, you can't talk to that person. It's like, man, it's the internet, it's whatever.
Right.
Like, I
Right.
don't care if someone's talking to me and then they're talking to other people, I'll just be like, you're not saying anything I'm telling you, are you? Like, maybe, but it's like, it's not like you have to be friends with me and you can't be friends with that person. And I've noticed Cookie, Rich, Here for the Tea, they have that mentality. And it's really weird because I remember she messaged me. No, she came on my U now. She was like lurking. It was really awkward. I'm like, why is she on my U now? But anyway, she ended up saying that, not word for word, but she said something about let's chat on Twitter. And we were going to talk on Twitter. And I messaged, because I don't know if she had something to tell me or she wanted to sort it out. And then I messaged her and I said, look, if I don't reply, it's because I fell asleep. And she goes, well, message me when you're awake. And I was like, okay. I messaged her when I was awake. She didn't reply at all. She was quiet. And I was like, man, this real fake shit. I'm guessing maybe Cookie and told her something. Like, she couldn't even have the balls to be like, oh, I don't want to talk to you now because of this. Like, it was so stupid because I do comedy. I put a dog on her face. I even put me as a dog because I made a joke about a dog eating from the trash, and I was like, oh, that's how I save money to do YouTube full time. And people are like, oh, you called a dog? I'm like, yeah, but I called myself a dog too. What are you talking about? Like, it's so
It was just
stupid.
for comedy. And, like, that's what I told a bunch of people the other night. I was like, I wish Martin would do that to me. Like, I find it fucking hysterical. Like, I don't have a stick up my ass. You know what I mean? Like, I find it funny. But, that's just me.
Yeah. A lot of people say that. They're like, can you put me in your face swap?
Right. Funny. It's funny.
Okay, so did you try to push him for an answer? Like, did you message him
No,
said is like I see the chat. Did yeah, did you push the question on Rich? Like, Rich, can you answer my question about the Valentine card or
I did. I just said, look, it's a yes or no question. That was exactly what I said in the DM. I said, it's a yes or no question. She either said it or she didn't say it. And then he never wrote me back. And then I finally wrote him, was like, you know what? Have a nice one, basically. I was like, sorry, I tried. Sorry, basically. I'm over it. And I blocked him, I blocked her, and I blocked John. And I haven't ever unblocked them because I just I just don't need their I don't I don't want them in my anywhere in my space.
yeah? Do you? What makes you think he sent you that letter and said not to share it because it will cause drama?
Because he specifically wrote it on the card.
No, what makes you think he did do it?
Oh,
Like,
okay. What makes me think that he did it? Well, at least this is what I thought at first, was that he's a good guy at heart. Rich, the person that is in his videos, I didn't, because he can be bitchy, he can be catty, but I wanted to believe that that was just a character because I had talked to him so much on the phone that I knew like the real side of him. And I felt like maybe he was caught up in like the YouTube drama thing, being friends with John, being friends with Karina and T and all them people. I was like, well, maybe he's caught up in it and he's really a good person at heart, but he doesn't want them to know he's a good person. Like he's fronting, if that makes sense. But I don't know if I believe that anymore. Not after recent events. I don't know if he has a good heart or not. I like to think that he does because he is a good
yeah.
person.
What do you reckon changed his personality a bit?
The more he grew, the cockier he got. That's the truth. And he'll tell you that. Like, he did.
Wow, so the numbers changed then.
Yeah. I don't
Uh,
know.
do you think he
The
was embarrassed?
closer he got to John, the more
What
he
was
changed.
that? Oh,
The
the more he
closer
got
he
to
got to
John?
John, the more he changed.
Do you reckon it's a bit weird that you had this issue maybe with the whatever her name is, teabag lady, and he wrote on the letter, "Don't share it because it'll cause drama." Maybe he doesn't want them to question his loyalty. Do you reckon that's the situation?
Oh yeah, definitely. I 100% think that's what it was. That he wanted to maybe let me know, like, I do give a shit. I'm not a bad person, but don't show this because I don't want them to know that. I don't want them to know that I have communicated with you or been nice to you in any way. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't do anything to you. And
Yeah,
like literally did nothing to you. And Dustin put his video up yesterday and Rich commented on it and he took it
yeah, I
down,
got that.
which it's going to be going back up. It will be going back up. Just that
That's
way.
good.
But he said, you and Ash are trying to take my channel down. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that we're out to get him. I was like, I'm not out to get you. All I did was release a card where you were a shady bitch in it. That's it. I'm not out to get you. I don't want your channel taken down because, we defended you even after you had beef with Dustin. Like that, I don't want anybody's channel. You got to do some fucked up shit for me to want your channel to be taken down. Like, I would never go that far. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with just don't be a douche. That's it. Like, just be real.
Yeah. Wow. So crazy. Because I honestly, when Rich did that video towards me, I found it so funny, even though it was really hypocritical. And he didn't ask me any questions. He just went on and did the video. I still wasn't bothered. So I was like, oh, he must find my shit funny way. Because it looks like he didn't like me at all. Um, yeah, he must have not liked me because yeah. Did he say anything to you about my video?
Um, no, you know, during that time, obviously Dustin and him weren't happy about the videos that you had made regarding Dustin. And Dustin told Rich, like, he's going to make one on you. It's coming. Just wait. He's going to get you, basically. and then your channel got taken down, and Rich point blank said, I'm glad it got taken down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so that was his opinion of your channel getting taken down, and me and Dustin were like, dude, that's not cool. Like, it's not
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like I'm overseas, that's my only stream of income.
Exactly.
And you wanna say, "Oh, I'm glad." I was like, "But dude, you did the same thing to me. What are you talking about? You made a video towards me and fuck, it had no facts and nothing. There was no like, it was so stupid."
There's not really a lot of
Oh,
in their videos. It's all conspiracies.